I went to Iona College, which is now known as Iona University, and I started in Brick during Sandy, so 2012 was my first year. I decided I wanted to be a teacher in high school. I had two teachers that I think really meant a lot to me. My band teacher from middle school, he followed me all the way up through high school, so I had him for like 7 years. And then my French teacher in high school. I think her and I had a conversation about teaching, and I realized then that that is definitely what I would like to be doing the rest of my life. I teach math, and most of the years I've always taught Algebra 1. So I get to know you guys as freshmen, and then I get to watch you grow over the next 4 years. And by the time you're a senior, you visited my room so many times, and it's just so nice to see you start as little 14-year-olds, and by the time you graduate, it feels like you're a whole different person. I love a lot of things about being a teacher. Obviously, it's the connections with the kids that I love the most. I used to really love and enjoy when kids got math concepts. They'd be like, "Oh, you make it so easy for me," and that used to be the highlight of my day. Now that it's not that it's not that now, but I really love the more personal connections when kids tell me the hard parts about their life or the good parts about their life, kind of a bigger picture of the student-teacher relationship than just the math part. I would say the biggest challenge, not just in teaching, but in any job that you're gonna have, is it's more of a personal challenge. It's feeling like you're not doing a good enough job. Whether it's not doing a good enough job helping them with math, or not doing a good enough job challenging them, or wondering if you should have spent more time on a topic, wondering if some kids could be more open and you want that connection with more kids. But I think the hardest part really just about any job is just not feeling like you are doing the absolute best that you can, even though you know you're giving 100% effort. The biggest reward about teaching currently is just when students feel safe enough to tell me anything and everything. So if they want to tell me personal things about their lives, if they want to tell me about their academic lives, their sports lives, their family lives, whatever students want to tell me, and I know I've made that connection, that is definitely the biggest reward that I aim for with every kid. So my favorite lesson, I haven't done it in a couple years, I guess I'll have to do it again this year, but my favorite lesson I've always taught was the quadratic formula, and I sing it to Pop Goes the Weasel. And I don't know if you've listened to Pop Goes the Weasel in a while, but it makes you kind of nostalgic about your childhood, and the kids just love it. They totally remember the quadratic formula, and kids that have graduated and I've seen, they're like, I still know that song. So that's definitely my favorite lesson to teach. Being named Staff Member of the Month really was an honor. I know other teachers have said that before, and unless you're ever a teacher, for kids, for you to want that connection with students and for it to be shown to you like this way, shown to me where I received this award, it's really the best feeling in the world. It's so humbling to know that as hard as I'm trying to change the world, just a little, one student at a time, this month it's being recognized by them, and they're showing me that, hey, you are changing my world, you're making it a better place.